That huge flying monster actually talked, right? You ever heard of a monster like that?
I've never seen or heard of anything like that. I don't think anybody in the Hunting Blades has.
Man, first that thing in Cair Bakram and now this. The world's just full of surprises. I don't care how many lives you have, it wouldn't be enough to fight that thing.
Yeah, not even I feel like taking on a monster like that. I know we gotta get out of town, but I'm dying here. So,
With the circumstances being what they are.
I don't mind a few extra travel companions.
Just how far?
I guess Heliord's our closest.
what?
Should we rest a little once we get...
Agreed.
Okay.
Hey, you mind if I ask a question? I need to be sure of something.
What is it?
That big monster we saw? It was talking, right? Like our language.
Yes, I heard it with my own ears.
You all heard it too? I guess it wasn't my imagination after all.
Who's ever heard of a monster that speaks a human language?
Just what is that monster?
It's an ambush!
Relax. I just can't hold back. This looks easy.
Don't get careless. Alright, who's next? Shining Face! That's over.
These are the threads that weave our future.
to taking a break!
It's probably a good time.
How can you tell?
Intuition, I suppose.
Intuition?
Anyway, we should be fine here.
When we have time to take a longer rest, we've got to decide a few things about our guild.
What is it with you and taking breaks?
What do you hope to accomplish by starting?
Accomplish?
I want our guild to become, and then someday we'll follow in the Dawn's foot that way. I can show him my
That's a wonderful dream, Carol.
I'll just stick with the boss here.
Huh? Boss? Me?
You were the first one to bring up this crazy idea.
I guess so. What's the first?
To calm down.
Yeah!
You make guild sound like fun.
Why don't you join the guild as well?
I wonder.
The most important thing is those who break the laws will be severely punished. The laws are the source. No one can be admitted without making a solemn pledge.
And what are the laws of your guild, Carol?
Everybody supporting each other and always acting with the interests of the guild, striving to always do the right thing while punishing those who don't.
What do you mean?
All for the guild, do justice, and punish.
Everyone's opinion will be valued, so long as it doesn't go against...
Yuri!
Right, boss?
All for the guild and... Yeah!
It looks like these will be my laws from now on as well.
Sure it's okay to make up your mind like that?
Yes. You've got...
Well then?
I pledge to
How about your partner?
Thanks for your concern, but it's all right.
Your partner?
A friend I was traveling with earlier.
Huh. Okay. So from today on, we'll be your new partners, Judith.
I look forward to it.
Me too.
Then,
Okay, let's call it...
Yeah.
What, you know...
Nah. I've been trying to think of a name for... I'm gonna think of something...
Sure.
Yuri? I was thinking about this. We made our guild without first swearing allegiance to its laws.
Yeah, but did that earlier today, right?
Yeah. Yuri,
What is it?
did you just make those laws up, or did...
They just came to me.
Oh no, not at all. It's just... Those were the... I'm really happy that I was able to make a...
What a... What now?
I thought of a name! The Super Ultra Courageous Brave!
That sounds like a name, Captain.
Right!
oh,
Hey.
no?
No, I was just trying...
Yes. I'm still trying to You're really gonna put your...
I'd like to say I'm just gonna go with the...
Carol certainly seems happy.
Oh,
If I asked you to...
if you've thought about this, and it's your decision,
Yeah, you're right. I should really give this some thought.
well, don't think too hard about it.
How can I decide?
Thanks.
For what?
You're staying up to keep watch.
Nah, no,
You're so evasive.
you're one to talk.
Huh. Weird. I always thought I was pretty straightforward.
Seriously? You haven't even given your real reason for joining our guild.
I joined because I wanted to.
That's it?
No. So long as they don't go against the laws of the guild, don't worry. I said I'd uphold the laws, and I will.
All right. Well, I'll get you to tell me the real reason of it. So it was a coincidence that you were in Dawngrest?
Yes, I was. That's the truth. Isn't it lovely?
Sure. Lovely.
Thanks
For keeping watch?
for talking.
Repeat. You're keeping watch too, huh? So, we started a guild. We're a motley crew, but it should be interesting. You're our number 2. Try not to give the boss too much of a hard... You should get some rest too. What's that? Are you saying I should just Alright, I'll get some rest.
I hope we can find some work to do now that we've made our guild.
Easy, Tiger. So, Estelle?
I want to go looking for that talking monster. If it was me he was after, I want to find out why.
Don't feel like you'll be able to rest easy till you find out, huh?
But how will you do that? How can you look for a monster?
I thought you were in charge of all the
Don't ask me! Even
That was no monster. His name is Pharaoh.
Do you know about him?
I saw him earlier when I was traveling with my friend, and it was...
Why would your friend know the name of something like that?
Where did you see it?
It was on the Désir continent, in the sands of Kogor.
That's the continent to the southwest of Tolbikia, the continent of Désir.
You don't just go marching off to a desert because...
He's right, you know.
I wonder if that fairy tale...
Fairy tale?
Something I read at the castle. A tale about a monster that speaks, who lives in the sands of Kogor.
There are always stories like that. Like the one about the monster in the sea who talks to people.
I think you've got it backwards.
Backwards?
Such creatures do exist, but they have simply become the stuff...
It's like the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, but are you thinking of going all the way to...
Huh? Well,
If we don't keep up this little bodyguard operation, she'll really march off on her own. What do you think? Let's take this as our first guild assignment.
Hey, you're right! We'd be breaking our own laws if we let her go alone.
That's right.
But if this is a real job, we'll have to charge Estelle our fee.
Oh, we don't need to worry about something like money, right?
Nope, no exceptions. Money is a necessity for running a guild.
I'm afraid I'm a bit short on funds at the moment.
In that case, why don't we just figure something out later?
I'll pay the fee, I promise. So let's all go together.
Okay, looks like that settles it.
This way we can all continue the journey.
All right, super old...
What is...
Huh?
We can't go with that.
Oh, really?
How about something like... Brave Vesperia? It's the star that gives off the brightest light...
The brightest...
Brave Vesperia.
Okay, let's get to Torim Harbor and charter a boat. We're off on an ocean voyage to the continent of Désir.
Didn't you want to take a break at Heliord?
Who need...
Either way, we can't get to Torim without...
I'd also like to see how they've been doing since the blast...
Yeah, that was pretty...
All right, we'll just stop in for a quick look around.
Okay.
So, first to Heliord, then from Torim to Désir by...
Okay, I'll try again. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
Yuri, I was a little surprised to hear that you're starting a guild.
Well, it's not like I'll be doing it all on my own.
Did Carol give you the idea?
Yeah, but I've been thinking about it myself for a while now, too. I quit the Knights to find my own way of doing things. But I hadn't done anything.
What Flynn said to you back in the port town, that got to you, didn't it?
Nothing that guy says could get to me.
He doesn't like to admit his feelings, does he?
No. Oh my. Doesn't the city seem less busy than before?
Yeah, this place has gotten a lot more ghost town.
Now that you mention it,
Huh?
in Dawngrest, I heard that the construction work here is so brutal that tons of people have been fleeing. I don't know if that's true or not, though.
Huh. Yeah. She has to do something
What do you mean?
You can see it on her face.
If that's the case, we should go to the inn and have a strategy. After all, we need...
Yeah,
You can't just ignore people's problems, can you?
I know.
So then,
He sure is getting...
He's so happy.
Hey, it's not like I...
But you care about his...
Yeah, well, come on, we should...
We picked a name, made laws, got our first job. We're a pretty respectable guild now.
But are 3 members really respectable?
Why not? The Darkwings, the famous thieves guild, they only have 3 members too.
Quality over quantity.
Too many people get to be a headache. I prefer a small group. But you can't follow in the Dawn's footsteps and defend Dawngrest without a few more bodies.
Yeah, I guess. But if we just put one foot in front of the other, I know we'll be big someday.
So then you're saying we can take it easy?
No way! We gotta give this guild 110%!
Aye, Captain.
Now that we have a goal and a destination, I'm so excited about continuing our journey.
This is a lot bigger than when we were just escaping the capital and chasing after Flynn. We're out to find a mysterious talking monster.
And to get over... Rapide's an honorary member of Brave Vesperia too, isn't he?
Of course he is.
But everyone who joins the guild has to swear to uphold its laws, don't they?
Well, in his case,
What are you all worried about? Rapide knows the laws.
there've been lots of times when I just know Rapide understands what we're saying.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, how about it, Rapide?
He just went to mark his territory.
How would you punish villains that the law can't touch? Flynn would have had a different answer, I'll bet. But who knows how many people are hurting because they're waiting for change that never comes. That's the answer I chose. I know. I made up my mind and did what I did. I won't ignore my past. I'll probably have to talk with them about it sometime too.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Here I go!
Whirling havoc!
Grab the power to defy fear and defeat evil. I can do this now. Resist field. How's this? Ultimate power to so.
I guess I can't let things go either. Late night stroll?
The scenery here.
Huh.
I just mean that it's up high like this and has a good view. His name is Baul. And he's not. And it's not only because he can fly. We've been together ever since he saved me during the war.
War? You mean between the Empire?
This world.
Yeah, I guess. It was you who attacked Estelle here earlier, wasn't it?
You're pretty sharp if you were able to tell who it was I was after.
I'm just that kind of guy. Pharaoh also appeared because of Estelle. Is there some connection between them, between him and your partner?
It's hard to explain.
But you won't deny it, that you would come for her.
I'm afraid I'm not very good at lying.
All right, I won't ask any more questions. But if it looks like you're going after...
You needn't worry. I won't be doing that sort of thing anymore.
You mean it?
What can I say that will make you believe me?
Well, you said you were no good at telling. It's not like we're all that different.
He's a strange one.
Well, shall we have a look around the town?
We also need to have a look at the Blastia that went berserk.
It seems like the area has...
Yeah, doesn't look like it's gone
Hey, it's those guys we met at
Miss Estelle! How have you been?
Who is this?
We helped these people out and...
We can't thank you enough for all.
Where's your father?
I haven't seen Teagle, my husband, for the past.
Sounds like that rumor...
Don't you have any hunches?
Yes. The night before he disappeared, he talked again about working to become a noble.
Become a noble? What do you mean?
When this city is finally completed, we will be able to live here as members of the nobility.
Huh? That doesn't sound quite right.
What do you mean?
The rank of nobility is reserved for those whose service has earned the Emperor's confidence.
But Sir Cumore gave his word to us. He's...
Cumore? From the Imperial Knight?
Yes, he is acting as the...
I'll bet he is.
That is strange, though.
But then...
Is father not coming back? Hey, Yuri.
You're gonna ask me why we don't take this on as a guild, right?
I promised to take care of her fee when...
Well...
What? So this means our next job is finding a miss...
And if Q-More is...
Right.
Let's just make sure we're careful. The Knights could squash a little guild like us if we get on their bad side.
As you wish.
We'll find your father, I promise.
Well, that's that.
Thank you.
All right.
There's something very...
Yeah, even...
I wonder if they're...
Careful, guy!
I'd like to pass if I could.
Sorry, no can do, buddy. The laborers' camp ahead is too...
Thank goodness. Knowing you, Yuri,
Well, proceed with caution and all that.
But how should we...
I really think forcing our way through would be the simplest and most effective.
No, I won't allow... All we need to do is draw the guard away from his post.
But how will we do that?
Maybe by... you know...
Well then. Well, Judy, you're probably the...
Yes.
Aren't you sure?
Well then,
Where are we going?
to buy a dress, of course. I can't seduce a-
Isn't what you're wearing...
No, my pride would...
I don't really understand, but...
So she's going to see the peddler then? With Judith seducing the guard, this plan can't fail!
I'll do my best to live up to your expectations, Carol.
What can I do to be like Judith?
Did you say something, Estelle?
Oh, no, just talking to myself.
Excuse me.
Fascinating.
Ugh, how Nope.
All right. What exactly are you looking for?
For example,
No way.
then could you possibly make...
Let's see. If you brought me a Softail, basilisk scale, you should be able to...
All right.
Oh, wait here while...
What do you say?
You didn't have to change your costume like that.
So grown-ups are interested.
All is ready.
Hey, are you...
Huh?
Well, I could...
It's very cute.
Before that, could you do something about your outfit?
Oh, it's so hot out here.
Hello there. Oh, oops. Did...
No, I didn't see anything. I didn't even see if there was anything to see.
Oh, is that so? Are you going to make me say it out? I've fallen madly in love. Maybe I'll just have to come out and make it...
Yeah, but there's...
No, don't be such a stick in the...
But
Good work.
Can't believe adults can be...
And how long are you gonna stay in that costume?
I guess this call...
But what was
Going for a swim. All right, on to the next...
Huh?
It should be easier to go in if you dress like a knight.
Who, me?
Carol would work just...
What?
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have... But really... Oh well, if this helps...
Hey! Quit goofing!
Huh?
You should get back to your post before things get...
What do you mean, out of hand?
The mage we captured is running wild! Hurry up!
Roger. Oh.
Huh?
You got a lot of nerve locking me up in a dump like this. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? Get your superior out here now!
Rita, what is...
Calm down already! I'll go call him right now!
Shut up!
Wow, she had...
Let me...
Settle down, it's just...
Yuri? Are you okay? Rita?
Have you calmed down?
Yeah.
So what are you doing in a place like this?
I thought I'd check out the Blastia here before investigating the air crennic.
And you wound up biting off a little more than you could chew, just like always.
But what was it you got involved in?
They sneaked the Blastia into the labor camp at night. I mean, that's already pretty shady.
Don't tell me you were sneaking around investigating it when you got caught.
Of course not. I was very...
And then you got caught.
Well, I couldn't just sit around while they... The people here have been...
I bet Teagle's in there too.
We cannot allow this to go on.
And what about this Blastia you saw?
It was a Hope Loan Blastia. It looks like they're gathering them up.
They wouldn't. You don't think they're planning on
But why? After they've just set up the front...
It's gotta be Q Moore. There's no way he intends to keep any...
Do you know him?
You met him once, at Cair Bakram.
Oh, you mean the guy with the creepy voice?
I don't mind discussing things here, but aren't we
That's right! We've got to rescue Teagle and the...
Then we'll put an end to that forced labor, get rid of all the Blastia they're gathering, and...
You can't just get rid of Blastia. They need to be recovered and taken care of.
Then we'll have the mages and Ospio come...
Wait! We're being...
But...
One thing at a time.
Right. Okay, then let's get back to our...
Okay.
Hide!
Ah, my lord. Are you sure you shouldn't be going to the Sands of Kogor now, sir?
I don't have to pay attention to Alexei's orders. Using the money and weapons I have, everything will soon be within my reach.
And I hope you remember to appreciate the work Leviathan's Claw has done for you.
Yes, you will be taken...
You'll take those weapons I sold you and attack the Union. Boom! Ignoring the Don is a big no-no. He is a wonderful guy, yeah? Don't...
My.
Respect him, I do. But Leviathan's Claw...
Oh, don't worry, though. You're looking at the future. That fool Alexei telling me to...
Yeah, you tell him.
If it were me, I'd crush the...
Hey, that guy with the weird hair looked up...
He definitely spotted it.
So he thinks we're funny.
Man, it's always this... So now we know there's a bunch of people...
Yeah.
All right.
You know, in knight's armor, you really do look like a knight, Yuri. You're quite handsome.
You're getting a compliment, you know. It wouldn't hurt to smile.
I'm not really crazy about this getup. I've got bad memories of Flynn laughing his head off about how silly I looked in this.
Well, I think I get how Flynn felt. It's like somebody dressed you up.
No, not at all, Yuri. It's good because it's so different from who you are.
Leave it to Yuri to be different, even in a normal suit of armor.
This is why I hate this uniform.
What's with you? First you're panicked, now you're laughing.
You're pretty moody yourself, Rita.
You're not really one to talk, Carol.
Just shut up.
I'm so glad we found you here. I mean, I gave up going back to the capital, so even if you had visited me, I wouldn't have been there.
Oh, how sweet, Rita. You were gonna go visit Estelle.
I wouldn't go to the capital just to visit someone. I mean, I have to report my findings on the air clinic. I just thought I'd say hi or something.
I don't know. That sounds like an excuse for a visit with Estelle to me.
You stay out of this.
Oh, come on. We're all together again. Let's just be happy about that.
Don't get sloppy!
Leave it to me!
Quelling havoc!
Holy waters rain down your power on us!
Quelling havoc! Dragon swarm!
That was too easy.
Huh? Look who's here.
And a group of those red eyes!
Looks like Hugh Moore's become their new client.
Hey, do you think that guy who talks all funny could be the Red Eyes boss?
It sure looks that way from here.
Get to work! No slacking off, you worms!
Look, that's...
If it's money you want, you'll have more than you can use. Now work! Work!
Wait!
Who? Yuri Loa? What are you... Princess!
You have no right to call yourself a knight. Brute force is not the way to honor the prestige of the Empire. You will...
This all might be easier if such a naive little prince... All of your utopian...
That's not the kind of thing someone with delusions of becoming commandant...
It's you!
You'll be all right now.
Jaeger! Get rid...
Ja, Nothing personal, you...
For such evil.
We can't just let it go.
We gotta catch him.
I must admit, you're very strong.
Sir Cumore, it's the Flynn Brigade.
Flynn?
Well, send him away.
We tried, but he insists on coming down to perform.
That lower quarter lout, he's
Gosh, droite.
Yes, Jaeger. This is our time to shut.
I think we better be making the escape, yeah?
Ah! What is this? Please step this way. Move! Move! Time to get...
We'll get you next.
What an original line.
If we don't follow them, they'll...
Wait! Our job is to rescue T...
But... I don't know whose job is what, but are we following them?
Everyone freeze! That's enough!
Hey, just in time.
Yuri?
Can you get up?
Yes.
Sorry, but it looks like something's come up. You'll have to head back by... Say hi to the wife and kid for it.
I will.
So we are going after...
Yeah. Sound good, Carol?
Yeah. Plus, I think Estelle's gonna take off.
Sorry. Jeez, we're going after them, right? All right.
Yuri, wait!
Gotta run, Flynn!
Lady Estellise, this journey is...
I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies with it.
Huh? You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah, not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance?
It's a measure of how easily something carries air. The air produced when you use strike arts must be easily conducted through that bag.
So that's why enemies get weaker when I hit them with my bag?
Exactly. It's the same as with my belt. Different people have different items that carry air for them more easily.
Wow, interesting. Thanks, Rita.
You sure don't know much about your own possessions.
I guess I better take good care of my bag.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Crippling havoc! Crippling havoc!
That was too easy.
But you're going bye-bye.
Shining face! Crippling havoc!
Here comes a new spell.
The sign of victory!
Okay,
Yay!
good job.
They're all over the place!
We'll crush them all.
Oh, power that tries soul shine! Oh, holy waters rain down your power on us!
This? No, this isn't...
These are the... The best defense is a good offense.
I feel his power inside.
That man called Jaeger certainly had a unique way of talking. Unique isn't the word I'd use.
I had a hard time understanding some of the stuff he said.
An ancient way of speaking lost in this day and age.
What? Are you serious?
It would at least make a good story if that were true.
Flynn was asking for Estelle to come back with him, right?
The Knights can't help thinking that the best place for a princess is a castle. He's just worried that he won't be able to keep track of her.
But Estelle decided to set out on this journey.
This looks easy.
Let me at him!
I'm just getting started.
There's no sign.
Looks like they ended up getting...
Where are we?
A forest in central Tolbikia.
We should probably just get to the harbor.
What? But what about...
I thought the purpose of your journey...
Well,
I wasn't aware Brave Vesperia was formed to follow your
I'm sorry.
Oh, she's just telling you to relax. Besides, Flynn's on the scene, right?
Hey, Pharaoh? Brave Vesperia?
Just about to ask the same.
Huh? What the?
What's wrong, Miss Genius Mage? Forget me already? It's me, Raven the Great.
Who the hell do you...
I told you, Raven the Great. Man, you're a scary...
So,
with all the stuff you've been doing, poor Raven got sent all the way out here to keep an eye...
Why would they do that?
First things first. Let's go find an inn at... Raven's pretty hungry, you see.
I suppose there's no... Torum Harbor's a...
Torum Harbor, then.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go.
I'm so hungry.
I'm dying here.
Already? The girls look like they're doing fine.
Was that Estelle? Listen, her stomach's rumbling too.
I can wait, though it's been a little difficult.
Hmm? That sounded like it came from Rita.
Judy, you too? You're trying to see who can hold out the longest?
Perhaps a diet is a little bit like a competition in holding out.
A diet? What do you need a diet for? Especially you, Rita. Lose any more weight and you'll...
I'm just waiting until I finish reading this book, okay?
Are they all together?
We'll crush them all.
Here comes a new spell! Double blast! Feel this holy power!
You thought you could win? Too bad.
I know we haven't been gone for long, but I have to say, it still feels good.
Can I get you panty?
All right, all right. Huh. So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a prince...
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial...
Yup. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on...
So you're here to observe her?
Really?
What? Is it just...
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess bag. It hasn't been easy for...
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural.
Each side is trying to feel the...
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor?
Yes.
Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've got a lot of sand.
That's putting it lightly.
Our plan is to get to...
And then?
Then I guess we'll go around...
I don't even know where to begin commenting on. So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore.
It'd be easier on old Ray...
No. I'm sorry, but I have...
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually suits me just fine.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Don. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica.
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
Do you know what's written?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongra. In particular about that pharaoh chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about...
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay the...
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know?
Why can't you join?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds, and I guess technically speaking, you are a member.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done?
Okay. What do you think Rita's gonna do?
Does this mean...
Yeah.
What's the matter, boss?
if I like you calling me that.
The boss is the boss.
Just call me. It makes me feel... Well, maybe.
Well, you know way more about guilds than I do, right?
I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else. I wonder if I could be that great of a person.
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning. You can take it a little... For now, our guild has a job to complete.
You're right. First we need to take Estelle to meet Pharaoh. But do you think we'll be able to meet him?
Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet him. If we can't meet him, that's all there is.
I think we may have picked something a little too...
It's more of a challenge. Let's make the best of...
Yeah.
I said that I will deal with things in my way, but I let Cumore escape that. I don't know how I could explain... I know. We have guild's job to do... Yeah, I just can't. Men of his kind will never learn. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this... He will get what he deserves.
I'm just in court. Whenever something or someone catches my eye, I forget all about everything. I really lose sight of everything I was planning.
Yep, that's about right.
I came to my senses after... Until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around.
Yeah, it could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would run off to do your bidding.
Yeah, I kind of feel like coming with you was the right choice.
Oh yeah?
I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't know whether I'm going to take the Imperial throne, but there are still so many things.
And Pharaoh's one of those things?
It scares me to think about it, but I have to know who I am. I have to know what he meant.
It sounds like you've made up your mind.
Yuri?
Hmm?
I might end up trying to order you guys around again. Next time I do that, yell at me, would?
Sure. It's not this, though there's another guy who's also a tough nut to crack, so I think we'll let him be the one we vent our frustration.
Well, I'm going back to the inn.
I can't believe we have to travel with you.
What? You ain't happy?
Well, I'm not exactly
You're too glum. Lighten up. Didn't I stand together with you in the face of evil?
That was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten about what you did at Nor Harbor.
You still remember that. Some people...
I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on our trip is already more than a...
Don't worry, don't worry. I behaved myself at Cave Mock and Gasparos, did...
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up with you youngins from a...
You plan on sticking with us until Estelle goes back to the...
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got...
Sounds like a tough job.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial Knights some...
I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking...
Nah, not at all.
Well, it's really too bad that you're going to be traveling with us.
What do you mean, really too bad? Anyway, Raven the Great is going back to the inn. Later, boy.
Oh? Are you going to look for that?
Nah, just going on a walk. Where were you?
Just out for a walk?
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you.
What I said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh thing?
Oh, right. Sorry to...
What? You didn't beat me to the punch.
You were going to tell her the same thing that I...
What? You figured you don't have to apologize for something like that.
All right.
So weren't you going on?
No, I wasn't. You don't believe me?
You care for other people's feelings.
No, not at all.
Well, whatever.
What about you? Aren't you going out?
I told you already. I'm just going for a walk.
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find that pharaoh whatever?
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that
Yeah, I heard.
After something like that, I guess you can't just tell her to forget about the whole thing. But it won't help her.
Yeah, I'm worried that...
What are you talking?
Yeah, maybe.
But...
You're saying I should take her back to the castle?
Yes, that's
It was her decision. We have to let her figure...
You realize it might come to blows with this pharaoh. She won't get to figure out anything at all if she dies.
She's not gonna die. That's why I'm going with her.
Ugh, have it your way then.
Ready to go?
What should we do about Rita?
That one has her own matters to attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find...
Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the air crenner, weren't you?
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into is our... I hadn't really made up my mind about which...
So you'll be using us to help with your...
I can't take it anymore. I'm seriously gonna starve.
Can I eat a gel?
No.
Does the pooch look a little scary to anyone else?
Oh, he's probably just hungry enough for his wild instincts to kick in.
The pooch isn't the only one about to go wild.
I'm no good at diets, seriously.
This is isn't a diet, it's a fast. Why do we have to stop eating too?
We can't have delicious smells just wafting by. We're just as hungry as you are.
What a tyrant. I am so hungry! We're seriously gonna starve!
Save your energy, Carol. You'll just make yourself hungrier.
Sharp stomachs make short graces, Carol.
What does that mean?
It means hunger can make you rude, and that leads to angry people attacking you with sharp things.
I think you're a little off. But whatever, Yuri and Rita seem to be pretty calm despite not having eaten in a while.
I'm used to it.
Uh-huh.
Ah! There's a delicious steak right on top of Rapide's back.
It's a trap. Don't succumb to temptation.
Maybe we should do something about this.
Yuri! Yuri! I found a green piece of veggie bread in my bag! I can eat it, right? Right?
What the? No, Carol, don't! Seriously, this is getting dangerous. Let's eat something already.
Oh, Yoder!
Oh, it's you all. We meet again.
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place?
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our treaty of friendship.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going better.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity...
Yes.
The conditions the Dawn...
The two barrier blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes. Actually, there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the 2 cities.
I wonder if you could raise that Blastia. And if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Hey, do you mind if I have a gel?
Carol, I don't really think you should eat those unless you need them.
But I can't stop thinking about how good they taste. Or the smooshy way they feel between my teeth.
I noticed we've had fewer gels lately. You've been snacking on them, haven't you?
I want them so badly I can't sleep. And here you've been eating them while we weren't looking?
I haven't been doing anything like that. Wait, Rita, you were losing sleep over gels?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
They're not snacks, you know. They might be small, but they're pretty expensive.
I can't say I like their taste or texture very much.
Perhaps they're not too pleasing to a princess's palate.
No, that's not it. I don't think they're that good either.
I'm addicted to their simple taste. You just don't get it.
Gels were made sweet and soft so they'd appeal to children after all.
Are you saying my
Against that many? You've got to be crazy!
I wouldn't do that even if I had...
What's going on?
Halt! If you won't do the work I've paid you for, then I want my money. Add the Indigo Beasts to the blacklisted guilds.
Yes, madam.
Isn't that the woman we met at...
Yeah, that's her.
Why do you guys...
We just met her once a while back.
I wouldn't say I know her. She's the...
In other words, she's one of the top dogs.
Hey, I just got...
What's up, Carol?
Maybe she could get a boat for us to...
Well, if it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell, you've come at just the right time.
Huh, I guess those...
Listen, I've got a job that would be just...
hard labor.
I like a man who can cut. As you may have heard, schools of mermen often attack cargo ship.
Huh? But I thought there was another guild that...
It seems the leader of the mercenary guild I hire passed away suddenly. The other guardian guild...
What was the name of that guardian guild you mentioned?
The blood alone.
Gee, I wonder...
You're all as guilty. Hate to disappoint you, but we're in the middle of something right now, so...
Wait, Yuri, what about...
We've made a guild of...
We're called Brave
That's a wonderful name. Well then, shall we mutual gain is one of the basics of all business, you know.
Sorry, but like I said, we're in the middle of a job.
We won't call it business then. Let's just say we'll cooperate. That way we won't be going against any... There are various...
All right, we can talk, but we need to go to Nordopolica.
Fine with me. The mermen are only... As long as I get to another port, I'm good. Once we arrive, I won't have any trouble making...
Wow, she mean...
So, do we have it?
I have the sinking feeling we just got tricked into...
Fortune's Market isn't known as the best group of sale...
This isn't so bad. Now we have a way to cross...
I'll even throw in a bonus.
Bonus? What do you...
If we arrive safely in Nordopolica, I'll give you the boat we used to get there.
Really?
The boat looks pretty beat up, but it's still a...
Right?
So these mermen must be pretty tough customers if you're willing to part with the boat.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Figured as much.
This is the Fiertia. She'll be your ship as soon as you've And this man is Tokunaga of Gull's Song.
I'm Tokunaga.
He's only on board. We're not in a hurry.
What is the ship's cargo?
That's confident.
It's nothing we should be worried about, is it?
Relax.
We just started out...
nice if we don't run into the mermen, won't it?
Piece of cake!
Don't get cocky.
Quelling havoc! Quelling havoc!
The sign of victory!
Yeah.
All right!
Hey, that kind of hurt.
I feel his power!
You're true to your reputation. I was right to bring you along.
I tell you, Brave Vesperia doesn't have any shame in working an old man, even while I'm looking for
Apathy.
The fog's gotten off.
Yeah.
fog like this.
Knock it up!
Talk like that long.
Hey, front! I mean back!
We're going.
What is That's an old
I think it says...
That's weird.
It's like...
No way! Come on! Get the future!
I don't know why, but the Sarah's blast...
What do you mean? What the hell is wrong with...
You think this thing...
Ooh.
You don't...
Why don't we go take a look? I love this sort...
What?
Well, we don't know what's wrong with the...
Are you planning?
You need to think about balance. This ship could also...
Me? I'll do my...
I'm not... This isn't so...
You're taking...
No, you stay right...
You want... Huh?
of you be careful. Thanks.